Big Week Hustle. I am your favorite commentator, Ant Med, alongside my OG, the coach, Mike Wood.
Yes, sir.
Mike,
Yes, sir.
man, how you doing on this hump day,
Hey, man, ready to get it in, ready to get in. You know, we got another big week, so hey, let's get it done.
Absolutely, man. Battle of undefeated.
That's it.
Somebody got to go.
That's right.
Carver versus Columbus.
My alma mater.
Tigers versus Blue Devils.
My alma mater.
Hey, well, you gonna keep standing on that, man.
My alma mater.
Yeah. So look, initially, but before we get into the last week's recap of scores and everything, initially we had Hardaway versus Kendrick this week as the game of the week. You can enlighten reason for the change. I got my reason. Go ahead.
We changed. I mean, because at the end of the day, we want to give people what they want to see.
Yeah.
You know, this is the two teams that are undefeated coming in. They're both in the same region. It's not like we're not going to get Kendrick and them down the line, but I think it'll be disservice to the community and the teams for them to be both undefeated and get a chance to cover them.
Right.
And we don't cover this game, so I think it's going to be an exciting game for both teams. People got to think they got a chance now. North side came up and shook up a little something last week, but hey, talk about that sponsor first, man.
Oh man, absolutely, man. Hey, we pay cash for your house. I mean, I don't pay cash for your house. Do you?
No, sir.
Who do?
Somebody. Dispo cash.
Dispo for cash, man. They will pay you cash for your house. No over the phone offers. They will come to your house. No repairs or cleaning needed. They will buy as is. They close fast, 30 days or less. No closing costs, no realtors, no commission, no hidden fees, foreclosure, vacant, divorce, inheritance, any situation, no middleman, where they make selling houses easy. If you want them and you need them, give them a call, 706-905-7200. That's Dispo for Cash, investment real estate.
Man, I'm telling you, you cannot beat it. I know a lot of places that need to go.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of houses, a lot of places that need to go. Man, you see a lot of that in this town where people have gotten homes, own homes, and you don't even know who to get in touch with to purchase them because they just so eyes. Right. So again, it's amazing for someone to come up with something like this, purchase homes, and then your people that you're not taking care of the homes. You follow us on MoneyBoyTV.com. You see some of the houses that he purchased. No matter what shape they're in, just for cash. Again, we're gonna continue to talk about it, but again, that number 706-905-7200. Give him a call.
Give him a call ASAP. Football week, man.
Football week. Yeah. Football week.
The undefeated, like I said, and even with what we do with Fantastic Friday Night, we're gonna at least get every school in Muskogee County.
Exactly.
Because anybody that knows me, that follows me on any social media platform, I'm gonna always uplift these kids. I understand they're the future, but at the same time, we all want to see good football.
We want to see. We finally got the chance to get excited. Right. A doc told us last week, said, "Man, that's probably the most excited we've been." Said, "Man, we had the whole game to call."
At least 3 quarters.
3 quarters. I mean, it was good all the way up until they made that little run at the end. Carver got the touchdowns at the end, but it was a pretty good game, man. The whole while it kept the crowd and everybody, and I'm telling you, man, I love Northside student section. But anyway, it's over with. Go ahead.
I mean, just a recap on that game. I'm not gonna say Northside gave a blueprint, but I think if Northside could have put points on the board while they were getting those stops, because they ate the clock. They held the ball, did what they were supposed to do. As far as that part of the blueprint, what I'm saying. You keep that Carver offense off the field, but if you keep them off the field and you get 2-3 stops here, you have to score because that offense they can still put up points in a hurry. We seen them do that.
Yeah.
We've seen that 30 in that second half.
And again, think about it. What we talked about, always been my biggest thing with Carver. Put them through some adversity.
Yeah.
And we watched their whole demeanor as they walked off the field at halftime.
Yeah.
They didn't have that swag that they used to have.
Showed signs of frustration.
They showed signs of frustration. Some people talked about that on social media. Some things that happened with the star player of the year.
Yeah.
Pretty much bushing the starting quarterback in the face. Frustrated because he threw a bad ball. And that's what you want have Carver playing at. Right. In a situation where they're kind of seeking to get rougher. But one thing you want to give Jarvis Jones credit for, he quickly turned around. They was able to get some things going, and you can see how it changed with those kids, man. So, that's been my thing. I wanted to, not that I'm cheering against them, but I want to see a team as talented as they are. What happens when they go through that adversity?
And I think having a guy like Jarvis Jones at the helm, J-Man, Jamal Fortson on the sideline, Antoine Young, Thurman Barn, previous players that played at a high level. They understand the type of adversity that comes. It's not always going to be cakewalk.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A game like that is going to prepare you for the playoff.
Exactly.
As the deeper you get into the playoff, it's supposed to be, the better teams got. We wound up seeing that semifinal game with Carver last year playing the two-time defending state champs. I think they scored in like 3 plays. We covered that game, and the way Carver was able to bounce back, make those adjustments, and I mean they wound up running away with it. But a game like what we witnessed last Friday with Northside, it definitely helps. Going forward.
Yeah, and like you said, a lot of these teams are gonna get better. I was out yesterday talking with we had finally gave the trophy to CJ Starr yesterday out in Spencer, and Coach Kidd was just telling me he played, he's finally healthy. Not realizing they didn't start the season off healthy.
Right.
So he said that they are finally healthy. They got some kids that are going to play a big role in their success, and they haven't played no region games yet. So it's a great time for them to get healthy and stuff like that. So again, man, it's so important. Talked to the DC at Northside. Saw him Monday, and he said, Coach, we played without 4 starters. We had 2 offensive linemen playing linebacker. We got hurt in the Monroe game, so we had 4 guys that were not even playing on the defense side of it, was not even starters. So you know how that is. Health, it's a game of inches, and sometimes it's luck as well. Goes in a lot into these guys, whether or not you're healthy going into these big games.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, the more you play, especially when you get about to the halfway mark of the season, nobody's 100%.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to be battling some kind of nick, cranny, whatever you have. It's going to be about what you do leading up until game week for that preparation. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you take care of your body, icing, doing what you got to do, ice bath. That ice bath was my best friend.
I'm telling you, they hated it at first,
but I'm telling you, it absolutely works.
Exactly.
Now we speak a lot about Carver. This is gonna be our first time getting a chance to see Columbus High, and boy, they have an exceptional athlete. A guy they call Weapon X, Andrew Smith IV. Just Mr. Do everything. Yeah, man. So just him. I think that first week 1, I seen him make a pretty about 60, 65-yard touchdown run. And then once I heard the name, I knew exactly who he was.
Okay.
Went to school with his uncle and his brother, played with his uncle. Come from an exceptional family. His grandfather, Mr. Smith, man, great guy. And that's who really started putting him in that weight room. And you can just tell the way he moves, the way he plays, the way he attacks the game. He is a special kid to watch for.
Well, again, I know before we get deep into it, we almost close to a break, but what about last week? We're going to talk about the scores from last week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Scores from last week, the game that we had, game of the week, Carver versus Northside. Carver 31, Northside 12. Spencer defeat Manchester on Thursday night, 29-7. My alma mater, Shaw, also played Thursday night, getting their first win of the year. A region game at that, 32-14 over Winless Hardaway. Sumter County 56, Kendrick 0. Kendrick started out hot. Ran into a buzzsaw with Sumter County.
They got a muscle now.
Yeah. Sumter County also still undefeated right now, so it could be a matchup of undefeateds depending on how this Columbus Carver game goes Friday. But Carver will travel to Sumter County this year.
Yep.
They came to Columbus last year. Columbus, who we have the game of the week this week, 49-6 over Winless Jordan. I apologize.
They're gonna get a game one day. They'll win one day.
And then the rivalry. Oh no, it was Central Homecoming. Homecoming, yeah, man. And boy, they showed out.
Yeah.
Seen the video, man. I had a chance to host a tailgate party. Them people over there across that water, that small knit community.
I'm telling you,
boy, they go all the way out.
They love football over there.
Oh yeah,
they
absolutely.
love Central High School
Absolutely.
over there.
Hey, but I don't think they got over there.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about all that now. He went too far then. He went too far then. Hey.
Did I tell a lie?
What was the score?
Y'all, Jack got a Chipotle.
What was the score?
Outback be packed every day of the
man. Go down 431, man. We got a lot of stuff going on down there.
Central 56 over Dothan, homecoming, man. And once again, anytime we're gonna speak something, we got to see that matchup.
Exactly.
Battle of the Chattahoochee, man. Central still undefeated, man. Still rolling 56-28 in their homecoming over Dothan.
Yeah. Yeah, again, man, but before we take this break, again, we want you to know that our sponsor is Dispo for Cash Investment Real Estate. We pay cash for your house. They pay cash, no financing. No over the phone offers, no repairs or cleaning needed, no closeout fast, 30 days or less, no closing costs, no realtors, commissions, no hidden fees, foreclosures, vacancies, divorce, inheritance, any situation. We make selling your house easy. 706-905-7200.
Yes, sir, man. We're gonna take our first break. We're gonna come back. Now, y'all know how we get out, man. Here at Midweek Hustle, we're bringing a special guest, first guest of the week, the defensive line coach.
Chris Church.
There you go.
Hey, y'all know him for basketball, but this man been doing football for a long time, so he here to talk some football about the Columbus High Blue Devils.
Can't wait, man. We'll be right back.
Knock off Carver. We finna knock him off.
From your lips to God.
There it is.
We'll be right back with Coach Church. Ooh, Church, got it.
Hey,
Mama,
there we go.
go it,
That's
man.
what we're talking about.
We'll be right back, man.
All right. Ain't the guy out here. Coach Church, you gonna come in the middle.
Oh.
That was right here. Yeah, you're in the middle, sir. Chair, sir. Yes, sir.
Slide your down.
Come down. Come on down, son, Coach.
Am I in the shot, Keisha?
How we now?
Yeah, you in the shot.
What about me?
You in the shot.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody good?
Come on, what are you doing? Coach, what's going on with it?
Again.
Because
This ain't live. Don't do
We got a minute before we go in.
Coach, you coming back with the
all right, we good.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome back. Midweek Hustle. I am your favorite commentator alongside my OG, Coach Mike Wood. Man, we are here with a special guest, defensive line coach of Columbus High, Coach Church. Coach Church, we want to welcome to the show. And we also want to shout out our sponsor once again. We pay cash for your house. I don't pay cash for your house. Mike Wood, you paying cash for their house? Okay, but this more for cash. We'll pay you cash for your house, man. No financing contingencies, no over-the-phone offers. They will come to your house, no repairs or cleaning needed. They will buy as is. They close fast within 30 days or less. No closing costs, no realtor commissions, no hidden fees, no middleman, foreclosures, vacancies, divorce, inheritance, any situation. Shop. One-stop shop, this
man,
for cash.
and I know on the south side, they got a bunch of houses over there.
Oh, man, you know that.
They need to go ahead and call this, man. I mean, we can get rid of it.
Yeah, man. If you need your house sold, man, call 706-905-7200. Once again, that number is 706-905-7200. 7200. Mike, you want to introduce our guest?
Hey,
once
man,
again?
This is the man. This is the legend, Mr. Christopher Church. He's well known as the former. He developed nothing but great superstars out there at Kendrick High School. He coached all the great basketball players at Kendrick High School. So he's known. He's really known for basketball.
On that hard
but
league.
as he retired, he decided to go in and show some people he had another love, which is football. So he been how long he been over there, coach at Columbus High now?
Since 2009, I believe.
Well, Coach Church is now the defensive line coach at Columbus High School. Retired and can't leave it alone. Still doing it good, Coach. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. We're going to talk a little bit about this big matchup. You got a monster in front of you. What are some of the things that you guys are trying to get prepared for? I know you talked about the depth is going to be an issue.
The depth is always going to be an issue with us, but we overcome it. We're in very good shape, and we got some good people going both ways. And most of the team, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
But we do the best with it, and we just go out there and tell the kids to play hard, play as hard as you can, and if you need a break, we'll put in somebody.
Yeah.
And we got people, basically young kids, ready to go in and help out and give people a breath. But we lean hard on a certain core of people.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this question before I pass around the end. Being on that defensive side of the ball, have you been able to get any sleep?
Yes.
You've been getting.
I get good sleep.
Get ready for this big
Yeah.
game. For that, Carver has what we talk about it a lot. It's
Yeah.
this three-headed monster they have in the backfield, and this young quarterback has come into his own already at the early stage.
Uh-huh.
You would thought that he would take this. It would take some time, but he's shown that he's the leader. He can lead this team. But you know, I'm telling you, they are so talented on the other side of the ball. Just that's why I asked you, have you been able to get into sleep
Yeah.
since last Friday
Always,
night?
because it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, Carver's very good. They'll always be good, and good for them.
Uh-huh.
Good for them. And so the rest of us, we can work our measure and see how far we've gone against Carver.
We got you.
You know, and I think that, like you said, Northside saw a little bit of measure. They have not been having a great season, but I believe they're going to have a pretty good season from then on out. See all their weaknesses, everything that they need to work on. The freshman quarterback, he's outstanding, an outstanding athlete. He is, and I think what Coach Jones has done with his offense is he's developed it for a freshman quarterback. And the freshman quarterback, you're going to see a certain amount of growth between this year and next year with that kid, because Jarvis is going to increase the responsibility as the years go on. And the three-headed monster, that is what it is. We got some kids. They're little.
Yeah.
I mean, they're little running backs, but they're good also.
Yeah.
And we have a whole offensive line that's going to come back next year. They're all sophomores and juniors, every one of them. Our two mainstays on the defensive line and the interior are juniors. We have two miniature defensive ends compared to what Carver has, who are outstanding players and probably should be playing defensive backs instead of but they're what we have.
Gotcha.
And they learn and work as hard as anybody I've ever seen since I've been at Columbus High. I'm talking the whole group, offense and defense.
But you know, they say hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. So yeah, you got them guys out there gonna get it. All we want to see them compete.
Yeah, we want them to compete, you know, and who knows? Stranger things have happened.
Exactly.
You know, and Carver is very good. They work hard. I know Jarvis Jones is going to work hard.
Oh, exactly.
And but we work hard too, and hopefully we can match up where we can match up, and we can take care of our little people as best we can.
Uh-huh.
But Carver is big. They're strong. Their offensive line is outstanding.
There you go. And I'm sorry, because I know Warren Ingram Sr. I know he bugs. He called my phone in the middle of the night. Man, you don't talk about that offensive line enough. Y'all always talk about that three. Warren Ingram. We know, and I'm telling you again, that offensive line is huge.
It is
and they're
huge.
good. And they're led.
Not just huge, but very good.
Very good. And they're led by Warren. I'm not led by him, but Warren Ingram's son is one of the catalysts of that. Trey over there is doing a real good job over there. So yeah.
And I hope we can counter that. And we have our own big. We have Zach Clay, big kid, has had an outstanding year, playing defensive tackle. We have a kid that we call Little Z. We call Zach Big Zach and Little Z. Little Z is the other tackle, and he's not as big as the Carver kid, but he's pretty big and strong. And our defensive ends, like I said, they're on the smaller size, but they got heart. They got heart. And you know, Noah and Andrew playing the other defensive end with another kid, Miller, interchanging. All of them small, but all of them great technique-wise. They are going to do their best, and that's what you're going to see. They're going to go out there and compete.
Gotcha.
And now, you gave a lot of praise to to Carver, their offensive line. They're nice, but we we not gonna shade you now, Coach. Y'all undefeated for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Even with that roster of 38, you know, you said y'all got some guys undersized, but obviously y'all have them coached up and coached up well coming into this matchup. 3-0, 1-0 in the region. Battle of the undefeated. So y'all are doing something right, right over there at Columbus High. And you know, you spoke on Sebastian Hurd at quarterback, but y'all got a dog yourself at quarterback with Mr. Smith.
Andrew Smith, what a kid.
Yeah.
What a kid. An athlete, great athlete, but he's an athlete that grew up from being a real small kid to where he is now.
Yeah.
And he grew up into it. And that's what I take great pride at Columbus High. We take the young kids, we keep them, we nurture them, and so they turn from a little kid that's 5'5" to a kid that's pretty close to 6'1",
Yeah.
Andrew Smith, and he turned himself, and his work ethic is unbelievable. It's like you'd expect, and his leadership is unbelievable.
Right.
And he's an outstanding kid, and you know he's just one you'd like all your kids to look up to.
Right. I mean, when you have a guy that's a leader like that, it kind of makes it easier for the other guys to follow, come along. And I think him, along with the other guys that believe in what y'all are instilling in them, is a big reason of why y'all are 3-0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me personally, just playing ball as long as I played, and even us watching that game last year, all it's gonna take is just a little slight momentum for him to believe. And like I told Coach Holt last week, they ain't nobody changing clothes in no phone. You know, they're gonna put their pads on just like y'all. So coming in, like what to even be here right now at 3-0, what was the message that y'all were delivering, especially with underclassmen as the entire offensive line?
Yeah.
What were y'all trying to instill in them? You know what I'm saying?
Well, number one, we want to compete.
Right.
We want to compete every down, every day, regardless of the ending of the game. We want to compete. We want the other team to know that we're there. Okay, and know that they are got a team that's going to work as hard, if not harder, as the other team. We had a tough game with Randolph Clay. Now that team, no, they're not as good as Carver, but they're still a good team.
Yeah.
They're talented.
Known for
team.
athletes now.
Known for athletes, and they're as big as Carver.
Yeah.
Those kids were as big as Carver, so we're used to that,
Size.
seeing that size, and. So that's one thing that we have to look at, okay, as we came in. Miller County, they slaughtered us last year with that running back. I'm not sure where he went, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
He went to Georgia Tech, okay? And we came back and beat them pretty bad this year. They had pretty much the same team except for that one, except for him last year.
He was a little different. That's my pop's hometown, Miller County College with Georgia.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's small, but it's a lot of athletes come
A lot
down
of
there.
athletes go through there. And so our coming up, Jordan gave us a test with their offense. I can tell you something. Jordan's going to be dangerous next year if they keep all their kids together.
Yeah.
They will be dangerous. They've got the right offense for their kids. I think they're going to be outstanding. Yeah, they're young. And you got to respect everybody that you go to. But like I said, if they keep their kids together, they're going to be tough.
Yeah, we talked about that too, about the kids staying in school, staying in a certain school and waiting, being able to give a chance versus jumping. And like you said, Coach Matt, he talked about that on our show. He was one of the guests on one of the shows, and he talked about how young he was and how talented he was. His team is, but he's just so young, and he was forced to play him early.
Yeah.
And so that means something. When you got a kid now, they're gonna be coming into their third year playing. It means something.
Yeah.
They can get a few more pieces to go in, and that's what I want to see. I would like to see that competition. Every night you go in, you can get it. Coach, we had a couple people, man. Another boy, one of your former players, man. She all online. Man. Coach Kirk was my coach. Another boy was a great athlete.
Yes, she was.
And her daughter now is a exceptional athlete, basketball player. Excuse me, at Carver High School.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just got injured, so I don't know how bad it's going to be. But she has a chance to. And people don't realize. I tell them all the time how talented Danella Boyden was. I know we talking about football, but she just wanted us to give me a shout out. She said she's listening. Coach Church, my coach. We know that. I know that. Yeah.
Hello, Danella. I remember when we talked the other day.
Yeah.
About, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Coach, anything else you want to say before we go to a break? Because again, we challenged Carver fans. We challenged the Northside. Northside came and showed out last week. They student section stood up the whole time. What do you want to send out to the alumni like myself, and other alumni that are here about this team, and why should they come out and support the Blue Devils for this big game when nobody think they have a chance to win, but me.
We have an outstanding student body too.
Exactly.
And they will be out there in force. If they aren't, they better be.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna give them a zero in class. I mean, every class they don't show up.
I'm sure.
They can show up.
And we have great support from our community around us, and their students, other students, older students like you.
Yeah.
Notice I said older, not real.
Loretta Carr, you better show up. Loretta Carr, tell me.
Yeah, and she'll probably be there.
Yeah.
And so come out to the game, and you'll see two teams fighting hard now. Two teams fighting hard, and hopefully we fight a little harder.
That's it.
That's
all you can ask.
That's all you can ask.
Yeah.
Hey man, that about summed it up.
Yeah.
Most definitely, Coach. Man, go straight. We appreciate you taking time out your day. Just sitting down with us and talking football and a little basketball. So, man, we look forward to it. I absolutely looking forward to see that matchup with your D line versus that Carver offensive line. Like I said, and I'm a firm believer everything requires in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? No line, no shine.
Yeah,
either way. You know what I'm saying? You got a good front four on that defense. It's a lot easier for the secondary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So good offensive line, make it easier for your running backs, quarterback. So looking forward to the matchup. Battle of the Undefeated Friday night. And good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you joining us. We'll be right back, man. We're going to talk a little bit more football, talk about the game Friday, and also answer some of y'all questions that y'all got on the live chat. We'll be right back.
Use your hands every play.
Absolutely.
And so, once he figured that out, how to use his hand without getting holding calls on them, it's going to be something else with these kids. Cause, they're only going to get better.
Right.
And if you don't get these kids, we talked about the quarterback at Carver and all that, if you don't get these kids early, you're going to have a problem. But you know what? Speaking of the game of the week, Adam Denson's over here talking about, Shaw, your alma mater got something this week.
No, it's going down to something. Something came up, and we had that game last week as the game of the week.
Yep.
And it was close.
Field goal, they missed the field goal. Could have won the game.
Goal.
Shaw could have.
So Shaw really led the entire game, and then I think something scored that last 2 minutes, man, on a crazy trick play. And Coach Gardner, he was in his bag, came out with a trick play, scored. So it was Shaw led and controlled that game. Really, what they played 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 48 minutes. So Shaw led probably 46 minutes of the game, and that last 2 minutes, whatever reason, fell apart. And at that time, we was blaming everything on you for Shaw.
Yeah,
So, but this gonna be a region game for Shaw down in Sumter County, and they gonna pop out. Down there.
But they had a chance to, even though they made a lot of mistakes in that game, they had a chance at the end.
Yeah.
Field goal, to win with a field goal, and we talked about that, and we got a chance to talk to Coach Gardner afterwards about why they exchanged the field goal. The extra point guy didn't go out there, but again, man, at the end of the day, that's gonna be a huge game going down there.
Yeah.
If they can knock off Sumter County, it's gonna shake up how the region is gonna turn out and how it's gonna look, because the power ranking and all that stuff matters when it comes down to how you finish in your region. Do you get home games here at your hometown? So it's gonna be big for that, man. Again.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, just going back to Carver, and we speak every week on that three-headed monster.
Yeah.
We know it starts up front with them linemen. But Coach Young, we had him a couple weeks ago before they played Harris County. His goal was he want all three of his backs to get at least 1,000 yards. Tarver, who is the leading rusher right now, just under 500. That's between me and you. That's probably our favorite out of the three. I ain't gonna say favorite, but we just feel like he's the tone setter.
Yeah, he's the tone setter. He sets the tone.
Yeah, he ain't really trying. He has the ability to run around you, but he wants to inflict punishment You know, the way he runs the ball, man. Tarver at 483, Castlin defending 2A player of the year at 345, and then freshman Watts with 287. And the way they
1,000-yard rushing right there.
you know what I'm saying? So still not even halfway through the
Exactly.
season, and especially if you're talking about they can make that deep playoff run, playoff yards count, you know, as the total rushing yards. So it's very possible that we could see 3,000 yard back.
Man.
Tarver gonna get it. They keep feeding
Yeah.
because Tarver gonna pop one.
Tarver
every
gonna
game.
get it. He's gonna get his. The only question is gonna be whether or not Watts get the numbers, the reps, the carries.
Yeah.
Because if he gets the carries, it's definitely gonna be 3,000 yard rushing on that team. Because he's the same situation. And, you know, if he get enough touches, he gonna break one.
Yeah.
So you'll look up and he might have 8, 9 carries, but one of them for 60 yards.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get his, man. So hey, man, listen, I'm so tired of these people, man. Man,
What they talking about?
Frankie Sanchez talking about I know what the outcome gonna be. Yeah, I know what the outcome gonna be. Columbus High, 24, Carver 13.
Woo!
That's what's gonna be the outcome. Frankie Sanchez, why you doing all this
I
talking?
don't know. He may be talking about that Shaw something. He said it's gonna be tough to beat him there.
Oh, okay.
So he may be-
I thought he was talking about
Oh,
the blue.
well, you defensive?
I'm having sad.
Well, you defensive?
Yes, sir. But hey,
Man, I wish Alabama had that defense.
man, I always want to bring Alabama into the mix or something. Y'all
You
was
always
crying.
bring- you
Y'all
always
was crying
bring-
this week, man. Y'all won the game this
Hey,
week off of. Listen,
Go ahead.
Y'all
This
played.
is a great segue into college ball.
Exactly. This
High school
man here-
game of the week: Columbus versus Shaw.
Mhm.
Columbus versus Carver.
Versus
Battle of
Carver.
undefeated. Somebody
Exactly.
got to go.
Got to go. Carver gonna leave. Well, we gonna keep going.
We gonna
I know you.
we gonna fast forward. We gonna go get. We gonna definitely talk about it next week. But September 27th, every Alabama fan I talked to this week, when I see them, I just tick, because it coming.
Yeah,
September 27th, it's
coming.
only one undefeated
It's coming.
team rolling into Athens.
Hey, listen, that's all right. Might be one, but when we leave out there, ain't not one of them gonna be undefeated.
It sounds amazing.
We
Now,
gonna go.
let's go ahead and talk about the Tennessee game.
Yeah, well, you really don't want to talk about.
Oh, we
this.
can't, because we won.
Yeah, you won.
Let's talk about it.
You're right. You
We
won.
spotted them 21-7 on the road.
Man, that
At Rocky Top. 100,000 plus.
man, somebody.
Answered every bell that them folk threw out.
The man missed a field goal. Cause that's
What-
the only reason why y'all.
What they got to
It's
do
a
with the
field
price
goal.
of tea in China?
Ain't got nothing to do. Listen,
Exactly.
Ain't got nothing to do with
They
it.
got a field goal kicker, we got one.
Yeah, and y'all out there was missing. Just like Coop for the y'all the Dirty Birds.
And you see he lost his job.
Gone out of here.
I mean, he's still on the roster,
You
but
know what that kid at for Tennessee? Online classes.
oh, he got to be. When you get death threats Sunday morning in the SEC, cause me as a former player and players that's watching, they gonna see it, man. When we at practice, sweating, hitting, running, kickers over there, they playing, joking, lollygagging, kick a little field goal here, kick a little field goal there. You ain't working like we working.
Yeah.
So, boy, ain't no way you supposed to be missing now.
No field goal.
Well, you kick the whole practice. Cause they ain't practicing like we practice.
They ain't practice.
They don't kick the entire practice.
Yeah.
They over there on the other field, they playing, they joking, they do a little field goal here and there. When you special team practice, come out, kick, you try to simulate that type of, you cannot simulate 100,000 plus folk with that kind of pressure on
Man,
you.
you at home though, man. You went on the road. You was at home. But again, we don't condone no violence. Don't want nobody thinking that we talking about what should happen to this kid because he's a kid still.
Yeah,
But we
absolutely.
just talking about some football.
I'm telling you what happens.
And SEC, man,
Oh,
they
yeah,
get
man.
crazy when they lose the ball.
Yeah.
Man. Especially when your job is on the line and you ain't beat Georgia. And
9 straight.
And you could have had a chance to whoop them and then joke and miss a field goal. But at the end of the day, we know what's going to happen on 27. What is it, 27, right?
27.
It's going to be
So
on and
27.
popping.
What you gonna be wearing, coach?
They got the bed.
I'm brand new Nick Saban suit.
Man.
Nick Saban sent me a suit. I'm gonna wear brand new Nick Saban suit.
What, a game day suit?
Yeah, game day. We having game day Saturday.
Good
The
night.
midweek hustle, Michael Soul gonna be Saturday the 27th. We're gonna start a new segment.
Hey man, wear your Alabama shirt next Wednesday. I'll be Georgia down.
That's what you need to do. But man, listen,
What we doing?
I don't know, man. You got me
I'm
carried
not,
out,
man.
man.
We
You know?
can we did witness it, another beating.
What was that?
Smack Bud.
Oh yes, sir.
But-
Yes, sir.
but-
Yes, sir. Do we want to go to break first?
Wanna
Come
break
back
or
or
roll?
keep rolling?
Keep going.
Keep
Hey,
going.
man, so we're gonna run it
Let's
all the way
do
out
this.
again. You know, we make break time. Oh man, a mega fight, man. You didn't even need pay-per-view.
No sir.
You know the Sheik out of Dubai, man, had put a man, he has cornered the market with him and Dana White. I was able to witness a mega fight on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to do the pay-per-view, man. No watch party was everywhere. Canelo versus Bud, man. Bud going up 2 weight classes, and knocking off Canelo.
Yep.
What was your take on the fight? And I'll give you mine.
I felt the same way. I actually thought Canelo going into the fight years back was too big for Floyd. But Floyd got Canelo at the right time. He was young. He didn't have no experience. He had no
Hold on. Wait a minute. He was young.
Yeah.
But Canelo was 30 fights in now.
Yeah. But he had never.
You know how the Mexicans go.
Yeah, but he had never fought nothing like Floyd.
You won't never fight nothing like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's my thing. That's what I'm leading to. He had never fought anybody like Floyd. I think he was. It was too soon for him to fight Floyd. But you know, they always say Floyd always dictated when and where he wanted to fight people and all this stuff. And he got Canelo at the right time, I thought. Leading to this fight right here with Bud. Him slowed down. Everything he's doing for a home run. And I knew Bud's just too smart for him.
Yeah.
Me and my son and we all watched the fight, you know, all the way up into midnight. You know, we had to wait, take about 12 monsters to stay up and watch the fight. But anyway, I felt like if he didn't knock Bud out early, it wasn't going to be a shot. And I was surprised of the scores because I honestly felt that Canelo probably won 2, maybe 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, I think they showed him grace with Canelo being the champ. You know, the name that Canelo had, but it was when people asked me who I thought it was never a question. It was Bud from the get-go because the way I seen Bud whoop Errol.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the way he whooped Errol in front of his kids.
Yeah.
And in front of his wife, in front of your family. Like you don't like you don't beat nobody like that in front of their kids.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna cut you off, and you're part of this right here. But let me tell you something. That was so bad, man. I promise you, man. And this is no lie, no a joke, a whole lot. I have yet to go back and watch that fight again.
Man,
I mean, I've watched so many of the people that I cheer for,
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, just going back and watching some of their fight. Man, that was so bad that night, man. To see those two in the ring together and what Bud did to Errol Spence, I have not went back and watched that fight since then. I literally started telling my son, all of us was together, I said, they need to throw the towel in. They need to throw the towel in. Don't let him keep getting his beat.
I wanted to part that meme of Apollo Creed when he was fighting the Russian when he was trying to throw in the damn towel.
Yeah.
Like that's how like it
That's
was.
how bad it
Like
was.
I felt bad.
Yeah, yes.
I felt bad for his kids.
Yeah.
To be there witnessing it. Like you get beat like that, you really can't even raise your voice in your household no more.
No.
Because you know what I'm saying, they don't
was
even
tough.
look at you the same like that.
And you can see it. You know, has he had a fight since?
He might not beat the man until
It's over
retirement.
with. It's over with. So again, you know,
A car wreck where he was thrown out of that Ferrari, couldn't stop him.
Mhm.
Came back. Well, you got beat so bad, the man don't even want you. You don't even want to fight. You don't want to look at a ring.
don't want to look at.
You don't even want to look at a wedding ring.
No.
You don't even know a tub ring.
He put it on, man.
Like man, it was
and
bad.
he pretty much he didn't beat Canelo as bad, but he
put on a
put
clinic.
on the clinic, man. He
You
put
know
on
what
the
I'm
show,
saying?
man.
If you can go back and watch when Floyd and Canelo fought that time, and that's all. It wasn't like it was hard shots, but Floyd was just pat in and out, boom, pat, boom, boom, in and out. And that's what problem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying like I watched the fight with with my partner Mike now, and I don't think Bud will win because he's running. I'm asking this is the same question I would ask when we used to watch Floyd. You can say this man is running, but how is he landing more punches?
The thing
You know
about what people have to
It's
realize
boxing.
is in his schemes, it's just like a game. It's like if your team is quicker and this team is bigger in the trenches.
Yeah.
If I need to get to the edges, that's what it's going to take for me to win the game. And I need to put the ball in the air, it's going to take for me to win the game. I got to do what it's going to take for me to win the game.
Right.
What he showed, for everybody that said he ran, what he showed, when he wanted to sit down and say, let's go,
Yeah.
he got down with Canelo. And
Yeah.
he won all those exchanges when they was battling toe-to-toe.
Right.
He showed that I can stand here with you if I want to and do this. But I ain't going to do this. I ain't going to
No,
give you
no.
a chance to get a lucky shot and knock me out. So I'm gonna do what I need to do, to get in and get it out. And he won. To me, man. Again, I say Canelo probably won 3 rounds. And I was looking at. I say this too. I was watching Roy Jones and what's my guy name? I forget his name. They got a little podcast, a little show they was doing about the fight. And the way the scores were, if Canelo wins the 12th round, it's a draw. That's how close they had it. If Bud just go out there and run around and don't do nothing in the 12th round, and they give the 12th round to Canelo, that fight would have been a draw. Yeah. And it would have been total chaos with that, because there was no way that fight, you could have looked at that fight and said it was anywhere close to a draw.
Yeah. So, I mean, Bud did what he had to do. Man, once again, that's another week, another game of the week, battle of the undefeated. Somebody old got to go. Carver versus Columbus. We get ready to land this plane. Otis Spencer Stadium.
Yes, sir.
Mike, they asking for a score prediction. Derek Bowen said Rocky Top for the Natty. I'm not gonna say I root for Tennessee, but my personal partner of mine, Travis Smith, his son Travis Smith Jr., #1, number one receiver last year in the state of Georgia, plays for Tennessee. So I was go Dogs, but I was go little Smitty. You know what I'm saying? Are they ready for a Natty run? I don't think so.
To my Georgia?
No, Tennessee. Man, speaking of that, I don't even think it's been a clear cut favorite right now so far. Now we'll dive right back into college football real quick. If you had to pick who was gonna win the Natty right now, who are you taking?
Man, I'm looking at probably. Okay, I'm always gonna go to the SEC team, but I probably would say Ohio State.
Okay, and then my back story on that, Ohio State's only played Texas. And Texas don't look like what we think they were in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Archie has his struggle. They struggle with UTSA. Oregon is out there on that web. They are putting up crazy points, which they always do. But they can't never seem to get over the hump. Yeah.
So you play big time. Even when they get into playing with those big time teams can get in and physically do damage with them. They struggle with that. And that's why I even think Texas is gonna be better. I mean, people give Arch a hard time right now. The kid can play. I just think he's going through some things right now. Like he needs to be, but I think Archie's gonna be a pretty good quarterback.
Down the road, I believe he can. But you say, what has he shown you that you feel like he can play?
I saw
he struggled against Ohio State. We only seen him in cleanup duties.
I saw him last year when he had to play in games where what's his name was hurt, and I saw him with the weapons that they had. Right. They had better weapons, and again, now he has the keys to the car. I think he's gonna figure it out, and I think that's not only him. I think the whole SEC. Somebody said this the other day. They said most of the teams in the SEC gonna have 2 losses this year, and I do believe that, but SEC is still SEC football, and I think they're only gonna get better. And I think Texas is gonna be a scary team later on down the line for anybody who's gonna play them on the back end. So again, man, I'm excited, but you got the cat, man, and another point. About some gold dogs.
You know what's going on. We ain't gonna get too much into it because we gonna save that for next week.
Yeah.
No game week. Me and my crew, we will be in Athens, so we'll get into it. Man, big matchup Friday night.
Yep.
Otis Spencer Stadium. If y'all are not doing nothing, I don't care who you root for, man. Show up. Probably be the best game in the city.
We know Columbus High fans gonna show up.
Oh yeah, you done heard Coach Church.
Yeah, we know they gonna show up.
You let us know.
I don't know about Tracy King, Walter King. Got about 5 names, and Tina. I don't know about all them folks.
I feel like
Jody Hill.
I feel like the only people for Carver that's gonna be in the stands is the parents or the kids.
They were so quiet. They were so quiet. Hold on.
I want the Facebook community. That the ODH. I want them to pop out.
Yeah, because you know what? Evidently we telling the truth because ain't nobody ever called us out on it.
No.
Because last week we watched the game.
No backlash.
Man,
nobody want to tussle in the mall about it.
Northside standing up the whole time.
Got their hard hats.
We looking over
there. Carver sitting on their hands.
Sitting on their hand over there. Children got the children so sad, fans sad. It's fall. So again, Columbus High gonna come full throttle. 24-13, Columbus Blue Devils.
You said what? What you say?
I'm saying it again. I ain't stutter. 24-13, the Columbus High Blue Devils.
Who? You mean they got 13?
24 Columbus, ma'am.
They might got a JV game.
And 13 Carver.
They playing middle school.
We got the blueprint. Northside showed us the blueprint.
Now, also keep in mind, every pick that Mike has picked this year has been wrong.
I went Carver last week.
You had no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally.
Man, I'm not going.
That's
I'm not
literally.
going. Hey, I'm not going against my alma mater. We're gonna win this game with 38 players. You remember what we did to y'all when y'all had all them players at Shaw, and that year, your senior year, we whooped y'all.
Well, I wasn't playing when they were playing with Leatherhead.
No. I'm talking about you said this when y'all your senior year. Who was on the school to beat you?
Call.
I was on the
That's
coaching
not
staff.
your alma mater.
No, I was on the coaching staff then.
Well, you
might as well
Columbus.
choose
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on the coaching
Central.
staff. Y'all had 100 and
Call.
listen, America. They had 132 players. Shaw did.
Man, no, we didn't. Well, we were 3-8. Y'all were deep.
When we got there, they had the whole field lined up. They had players lined up on the whole field. Coach Davis said, "What half we gonna warm up on? Flower, take some of them down there and they put them in the bushes over there to warm up." That's how many kids they had. When we whooped them that night, it was all they were quiet as a church mouse. We whooped them that night.
Dude, y'all, I want y'all to
That's what's gonna
But
happen
he's
with
saying
Columbus.
Carver. He ain't saying Columbus.
No, that's what I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you.
Carver.
I'm trying to tell you. Carver got about
Once
six.
again,
Carver got about 70 players, and Columbus got 30. How many? 38.
38.
Well, we're gonna whoop them tonight.
I want y'all to
I
know
mean,
how
five.
special Shaw was in the early 2000s. They man are talking about they win 20 years ago.
Yeah,
That lets you know how special Flowers and that Shaw High team was. We still went on to go to the Dome and play that year while y'all was at home watching.
Yeah, we had been in that same region, same class.
Nah.
We'd have won that.
Man,
doing too much.
you got to keep in mind that was our first game of the year. Y'all had already played Spencer.
So that's all right. We'll be
Y'all were warmed up then.
We'll whoop.
Y'all were lathered up.
Boy, we were good.
He
But
excited
we
about
appreciate
Carver
y'all
though.
waiting.
He excited about Carver.
He
Let's
excited
give it to
about
him.
Carver,
No. He excited
Central.
about
Columbus,
Carver is it?
Alabama.
Whole time, baby.
Hey man, listen, midweek hustle, we finna land this plane. Oh man, please show up. Old Spencer Stadium. If not, tune in to MoneyBoyTV.com and we'll have the live broadcast. 6:45 pregame. Oh, my prediction. What you said? 24-13.
24-13. Say it. Well, 24-13. Who though? I'm going with who?
You going with Columbus?
The Blue Devils.
All right. I think Carver's gonna be angry. I think they're gonna be upset and they gave up points. It's going on with 31-year-old Coach Young. I mean, he hard. He want to average 50. 52-3. Oh. Respectfully. Columbus High, I'm challenging. Y'all, Northside gave y'all the blueprint.
You know,
Man, eat the clock. If they come out and try to score with these folks and don't milk that clock,
man,
PTA.
we gotta.
Man,
We're
young
gonna,
folk.
man, it's gonna be on, man. See, listen. See, the problem here, Carver gonna have to rotate all these. See, it can work against you. We gotta work all these players and keep them happy. Columbus High gonna have to play 38 players, both sides. Kickoff team, punt team. They're gonna stay on the field. We in good shape too. Woo, but we been running them hills, but we in good shape.
They better have the mask on point.
Now we don't need no asthma pump. There's gonna be some problem. Hey, I'll tell you what.
You gonna wear a Carver shirt every?
Nah, I ain't doing that. All I'm saying to you is that just be prepared. After Friday night, when y'all walk out of the stadium, y'all gonna say, he told us.
No, he didn't, because you
Told us.
predicted wrong every
Get us out of here,
time.
man. Get us out of here.
Y'all wait till y'all see us net Wednesday.
Yeah.
Net Wednesday, I ain't gonna say nothing the first 15 seconds. I'm gonna just look at you. We would probably a paper of the score.
No.
And then the
Don't
Georgia
fight.
Alabama week.
But we ready. We ready.
What?
We ready. Close it out, man.
Hey,
I'm
man, we
gonna
gonna
go
land
and talk to Coach Peters
Hey,
right
let's
now.
go ahead and land this plane, man. Midweek hustle, once again, I'm your favorite commentator alongside my OG, Coach Mike Wood, man. MoneyBoyTV.com. Game of the week, Otis Spencer Stadium, the battle of the undefeated. Somebody has got to go. Carver versus Columbus, Blue Devil versus Tiger. Man, we'll see y'all Friday night at Otis Spencer, man. Tune in 6:45 if you ain't finna pull up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That was good. Good job.
Man, we're gonna beat the dog. Do that. You don't have to believe that. Nah, I don't believe that either.
I
I
know
just
you
gotta
don't.
store some mess. I just gotta keep some mess going.
She said, "No, not with leather helmets."
That's what Columbus gonna be in, some leather helmets come Friday.
Man, Columbus High ain't got a chance and all that though.
Why you talking then?
You gotta do